Hi there, my name is Roderick Bennett. I'm your Speaker of the House for the 2014 session of the Florida Model Legislature. And I'm here to talk about three important aspects of the conference: bill writing, the rules and procedures for the Senate and House chamber sessions, and committee sessions. It is our goal that after you finish listening to this informative video, you will become a professional at how to write, debate, and pass legislation at the Florida Model Legislature. Now, Supreme Court members, we have something for you. Press corps members, we got a little something for you too. But right now, it's about the legislators. Because what do we do at this conference? We write and debate legislation. So, without further ado, let's talk about bill writing. How does a bill become a law at the Florida Model Legislature and sometimes in the real Florida Legislature? The bill writing process starts by someone having an idea. It could be a concerned citizen, an elected official, it could be the governor, it could probably even be your 4-year-old brother or sister, even though they shouldn't be thinking about writing bills at 4 years old. That person gets with their elected representative, they craft a bill with the bill drafting service in the House and in the Senate. After the bill is drafted, it gets assigned the number, and then it's filed, and it goes to the clerk or the secretary's office, depending on the chamber. The presiding officer then refers that bill to a committee after what's called the first reading. Now, a bill goes through 3 readings: first reading, second reading, and third reading. In the committee or subcommittee, the bill is reviewed. You can have input from the public, from your elected officials, members of the committee, members on the committee, even the governor. Everyone gives input on this bill. The bill is debated, the bill is amended, and the bill is voted on in the committee as favorable, non-favorable, favorable with substitutions, or it just dies, or non-favorable. Either way, the bill is then sent back to the House and or Senate chambers. The bill is now on what's called its second reading. It's read on the chamber floor by bill name, number, and title, and then it's debated by the legislators as a whole. The bill is reviewed, it's debated, and then it's sent on its third reading. Now, at the third reading, before it gets to the third reading though, if a bill is passed by both chambers in the same form, it goes to the governor. If it's passed by both chambers but in a different form, it goes to what's called a conference committee. In the conference committee, the leadership of both chambers get together and they hammer out what's different in the bill. After the differences are reconciled, hopefully we have a good bill. It's in perfect form by both chambers, it goes back and it's voted on again. If it's voted on by both chambers and it passes, it goes to the governor. Now, a key point to remember is a bill can die at any point during this process. And if it dies, it just means it's no longer being considered during that session. So, we're on final passage, which is called the third reading. Final passage, you take amendments and you debate, you review, pass or fail, the amendments, and then the bill is on final passage. Once the bill is passed, it goes to the governor. The governor has a certain time frame to act on this bill when it's submitted. He can either, he or she can either sign it into law, let it become law without signing it, or veto it. Now, if the bill is submitted to the governor while the legislature is in session, the governor has 7 days to take one of those 3 actions. If the bill is submitted to the governor once the legislature has adjourned sine die, the governor has 15 days to consider the legislation using one of the 3 methods presented. Now, if the governor vetoes a bill, it can be overturned by 2/3 majority of the legislature, and it can become law. And that's it. That's your bill writing process. So, are you professional at bill writing? Probably not. I'm not either, and I've been at it for 3 years. But the important thing to remember is to use your resources. You can Google an idea, you can Wikipedia an idea, you can come up with your own idea. A bad idea is an idea that's not thought of. So sit back, relax, and let's write some legislation. Until next time, I'm your Speaker of the House, Roderick Bennett, signing out. See you in Tallahassee.